Today we are reacting to an expedited Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Randy. Hello, Randy. How are you doing today? Thank you so very, very much for being a good friend, for being so patient with me, and for being awesome enough to let me know that this song recently dropped. What we are reacting to today is Erik Grönwall. The song is called Hell and Back. Now, how late am I? 3 days? That's not terrible. I thought it would be way later than that. Yes. I'll take it. Came out 3 days ago, 18,000 views. Not acceptable. He needs more views than that, guys. So always remember that what you see here is not a substitution for the original content. Make sure to check out Erik's official YouTube page. Click throughout all his videos. Expand the descriptions. Click on all the links. It's the best free way to support your favorite artist. So close. I was doing so good. Anyway, how we'll do it here is we'll watch this video twice. The first watch will have a couple pauses, 2 pauses or so, just to give you my thoughts and commentary. But I promise if you stick around, the second time we'll watch the entire thing nonstop all the way through. I do have the lyrics pulled up here, but because we're watching it twice, I think I would rather give you a general overall summary of what I think the song is about at the end. Just because that's how I'm choosing to do it. So, can't wait. Thank you very, very much for being here. Welcome back to Abigail Reacts.
View discretion is advised. Levels of hype, chaos, and good vibes may exceed normal limits. Thank you for your cooperation, and enjoy the show. We going straight in.
Just a friendly reminder, everybody, I do my reactions completely blind and in one single take. Let's go ahead and dive into this one. Here we go. Already, I'm happy. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh, I saw an upside down cross. Oh boy, here we go.
I was lost, confined.
Hello, bass. What a video.
I keep on bleeding for your redemption. I keep on fighting for my own name. I've been kissed by death, by the angels. I am walked through shadowland. I've been lost in your damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to hell and back.
Love like the anime style.
I was torn.
Cartoon there.
Beneath the
Synthy strings.
Sky. Take your time, paint it red, 'cause you can't kill what is already dead.
Chill factor acquired.
No way.
Chill factor acquired.
My hotkeys are all messed up. Sorry about that. What I reacted to, though, was you can't kill what's already dead. And this entire scene so far, very, very cinematic. But let's talk about the instrumentation. That's what I wanted to focus on primarily, rather than the lyricism, although I am listening to the lyrics to give you a general summary of what I think the song is about. This song really starts off strong, right? With an already modern rock feel. I love the guitars. You know, they're heavy, but they're also in this darker atmosphere, and it keeps it sounding a little different than just, you know, straight up classic rock. It's thicker almost. I'm hearing like this thick electric guitar, the bass as well. Hello, bass, by the way. Absolutely loving that. The drums, and then there are like these layers that are sort of floating in the background. They kind of sound like synthy strings or something. Just kind of there to add atmosphere, to fill the space. They sound awesome. I love the addition of those synth layers. If we talk about Erik's vocals, my goodness, they are doing a lot of the work here emotionally. there's something about Eric's voice that he has that rough, raspy kind of texture to his voice, which is one of my favorite textures, by the way. And yet the melody still comes through incredibly clearly. Uh, Even when he's not singing like belting, like at his full belting power voice, there's still some edge in his voice. And I think that makes everything sound incredibly intense. And of course, when you pair it with visuals like this, to hell and back, huh? Yeah, I'm getting that vibe, especially with the scene of the upside down cross that we saw earlier. That was kind of creepy. But yeah, I like that the music so far gives him room um, at the beginning of the song. It doesn't feel completely jam packed from the very first second. You can actually hear his tone and the little changes in his voice before the band starts to maybe elevate and push a little bit harder. I love that so far. But these visuals, I love the graphics in this one. I love the cut to sort of anime style Eric. He looks so badass. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Looks incredible. All right, let me go back 5 seconds. My hotkey that I used for my chill factor button for some reason is screenshotting stuff now. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard, but I had to buy another one. So I have another one on the way. Won't get here for a couple days though. Sorry about that. So sorry if you saw stuff freeze. I'm just gonna stop using the button. Anyway, let's keep going. That was my first pause of 2. Let's keep going.
Paint it red, 'cause you can't kill what is already dead.
Ain't it red?
I keep on bleeding for your redemption. I keep on fighting for my own name. I've been kissed by death.
You hear him in the background?
Angels. I have walked through Shadowland. I've been lost in your damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to hell and back.
Whoa, so cool. Love the strings. This is so cool.
Fear him.
Whoa, that's not cool.
Destroy both soul and mind in hell.
I don't like him. Scary! Woo! What a way to get into this solo!
I've been kissed by
Wowee!
angels.
Great solo! Oh, guys, I got sick again recently with a recent flare up. So when I raise my voice, I feel the urge to cough because I'm sick with something. I really don't even know what. But I'm getting super excited, which I expect no less from Erik Grönwall and his music. But the elevation in voice, the fact that I'm yelling is making me cough. Sorry about that. I wish I could just enjoy this without my vocal cords reacting. But that's a compliment to Erik, if anything. This music is so great. That segment that we just heard felt much bigger. The drums were hitting harder, guitars thicker. The whole thing kind of had more of that arena rock kind of energy. And Erik really starts opening up here even more. Maybe I shouldn't say start. He opens up even more in this segment. You can hear him move, in my opinion, from a cleaner tone in the beginning, more into that gritty belting that we know he can do so well. And he makes those stronger notes sound huge without losing any emotion underneath. There were some backing vocals that I noticed, which help a lot in the bigger sections. They give that chorus, that's where I heard him in the chorus, more with more depth, and make it feel more atmospheric, while the guitars kind of kept the heavier edge underneath everything. I loved it, man. I also really like the balance between the sort of polished production and then the edgy or roughness to his voice. The song sounds to me very clean, very modern, but then Erik keeps it from feeling too perfect, because there's so much texture and variety in the way that he sings and delivers a message. It is so cool. Erik is really into it in this one, in the sense of his body movements and how he's moving. Even the cartoon Erik that we just saw, when this devil that was staring him at him straight face to face, and then he goes like this, and he sees that it's just himself. He's just seeing himself. Even that reaction on the cartoon was like, ah! But Erik is playing it so well as well. This is really, really interesting. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to watch this nonstop from beginning to end. Luckily for us, Erik does not mind reactors watching his music and sharing with our communities. So he allows us to watch it nonstop. And I appreciate it so much because I can't wait to see the whole thing. It's just a better flow without stopping. This is my last pause. We'll go ahead and play it again after it ends. But this is really, really good in so many different ways. Let me go back 5 seconds. We'll go ahead and play it out until the end. I have to give props to this guy for his solo as well. That was awesome. Let's keep going.
I've been kissed by death, by the angels. I have walked through shadowland. I've been lost in your damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to hell and back. I've been kissed by death, by the angels.
Whoa.
I have walked through shadowland. I've been
Walk through
lost in your
Shadowlands.
damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to hell and back. To hell and back.
Oh my gosh! Woo! Whoa! Absolutely love this video. How haunting this sounds in the end. And I gotta say, he's the most badass looking anime character I've ever seen. That was so cool. Look at the heat waves through his body. Ooh, the chills. Hide these strings. No way. This might be my favorite Erik song. Not only because of the music, but that was a crazy video. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, so that entire last section really lets him just kind of go for it. You know what? While I talk here, I don't want to just sit on black. Okay, we'll sit on fire. Anyway, the band sounded great, sounded full, powerful. The rasp in his voice, the belting in his voice, the range in his voice, everything is, all of that is just a huge part of why his voice worked so well with the band. He can make a note sound raw and kind of torn up, but still keeps the pitch incredibly and melody clear. Let's put it that way, because I know this is a studio recording, obviously. There's so much contrast between contrast in his voice between let's say his stronger belts and then his softer moments. It doesn't really feel like he's singing at one level at all. He's constantly moving throughout these levels, let's put it that way. The song itself felt like a mix of hard rock, melodic rock, modern metal, It has plenty of weight in the guitars and the drums, but still, the melody was so easy to follow. I think what I enjoyed the most is how emotional it sounds without losing that big rock energy. Eric just has enough power to make the heavier parts hit, right? But there's still a vulnerable quality in his voice that keeps a song from feeling cold, or too clean, too perfect. So the band, again, did an amazing job building around him instead of trying to overpower him or anything like that. Guitars were huge when they needed to, amazing solo. Um, Drums were great, bass, amazing. The extra vocal layers in the chorus, amazing. The synthetic kind of synthy strings in the background, the layers, great. Everything coming together like that made the bigger moments feel more massive. And I'm here for that all day, every day. I'm going to summarize the song at the end. Let me listen to it one more time nonstop so I can interpret. Interpretations are brewing, right? Let's do that at the end. So let's listen to it one more time nonstop. I can't wait. Here we go.
To hell and back. I was lost,
So cool.
confined, and on my
Love the
knees for
bass.
peace of mind. Is it real? Why me? No,
What a cool shot, man.
nothing's ever what it
Strings coming in.
seems. I keep on bleeding for your redemption. I keep on fighting for my own name. I've been kissed by death, by the angels. I have walked through shadowland.
Nice harmonies.
Lost in your damn salvation. Now I'm on a track to
Strings building.
I was torn inside beneath the curse of my own sky. Take your time, paint it red, 'cause you can't kill what is already dead. I keep on bleeding for your redemption. I keep on fighting for my own name. I've been kissed by death, by the angels. I have walked through shadowland. I've been lost in your
I like the way you move, Erik. It's addictive. So cool. Oh man.
Fear him.
Here's my favorite part.
Destroy both soul and body in hell.
What a way to get into this solo. Kissed by death. To hell and back. Woo-hoo-hoo, the chills I just got. Woo-wee! Oh, the chills.
To hell and back.
Oh, so haunting. You hear those deep strings? Amazing. Absolutely, without a doubt, my favorite track from Erik so far. His music gives me chills normally, but this was on another level. The visuals probably really helped. What a cool video, huh? I'm so happy I watched that twice. Where do I begin? Oh, I know where I begin. I begin by fixing my shirt for the 12th time. I don't know what size I am anymore. I really don't. The summary. Okay, I think this song, Hell and Back, is about surviving a really dark time or period in your life. Feeling broken and close to death because he kept saying that, sorry, I got distracted by something on my hands. Kiss, I was kissed by death or something. So he was really close. So being close to death, but refusing to let it define you. Ultimately, I think it's about fighting to reclaim your identity. And he did that after going through hell and still finding the strength to come back. There was one time where Erik motioned like this, like where he's coming back. I was like, ooh, I feel that. So everything about his performance in this one, for a multitude of reasons, everything about this one just absolutely makes it my favorite track from Erik so far. And that's not something I say with every track. Sometimes there are artists where every single song is just a banger and I always have a new favorite every time I heard it. No, there's something different about this one. And it's probably the combination of an amazing video. Shout out to the graphics, like shout out to whoever did that. The anime version of him looked so cool. Probably gonna make that the thumbnail. And there's also something about the strings in this one that I love. One of my favorite combination. It's one of the reasons I was obsessed with Evanescence in the early 2000s is the combination of electric guitar and strings. And this one just did it. This one just did that for me. And I don't know, I resonate with it. I don't know, I felt home. I absolutely loved this song. The message is always something that's important to me as well. Strong message, very empowering. The instrumentation, the way that the song ends in such a haunting, kind of dark, almost creepy vibe. Super cool. Super cool. Uh-oh, I'm getting too loud. It's just been, that was amazing. I literally have no complaints at all. Sometimes I complain that the song is too short. It was just right. And we got to watch it twice. Thank you, Erik, for allowing us to do that. Literally, not a single complaint. What was my favorite part? Oh my goodness. I had just 3 things pop into my head at once. And I don't know which one came first because I'm supposed to say the first one. What came first to mind was that, no, you know why? It's because I was just talking about it. That's not fair. That creepy ending. I love the way he ended the song. The solo, sick, by the way. And the instrumentation, the combination of the strings and the electric guitars, pretty much everything I just talked about, huh? All of that came to mind at once, but honestly, the ending is what came to mind first, and I think it's because it's the last thing I was talking about. But that's what I'm going with because it's the first thing that popped into my head. There was too many favorites and no complaints and nothing to complain about. And I hands down, my favorite track. Let me know if your favorite part of the track. Let me know your favorite part of the track as well in the comment section down below. Literally check my comments every single night. If you'd like to have a conversation with me, that's where I'll be. Thank you so much once again to Randy for letting me know that this came out. And thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.